Going on? Welcome to Totally Blitz Podcast. We finna talk the NFC South and everything it has to do. As always, go down, like, subscribe, comment your thoughts on who's gonna win the division, who's coming in last, any prop bets you have for the season in this division. As always, I'm Paul Pickle Winham Concha, and I'm joined with
Going on, boys? It's your boy Marcus Primetime Penley. You know what it is, man.
Hey man, you already know it's the big dog. That boy Kev, Waterboy boy, aka the Don PYE, future commissioner of the Atlanta Falcons, just way down in Maine. But we got these sorry ass Panthers represented by my dog Mark. We can respect.
Mark.
You feel me, man? We talking about the dirty South this week, man. Stop playing with us, bro. Hey, everyone want to talk shit on the NFC South, bro, but we showing up 2023, man. Fuck it.
And if it wasn't for Tampa, the Panthers would definitely be the dirtiest part of the South. But Tampa's gross.
Well,
man,
anyone who's just listening and they're not able to watch on YouTube, do yourself a favor, go over to YouTube, Totally Blitz Podcast, tune in and watch it live. You see what's going on. Kev is rocking his full Falcons gear. If you're a fan of the show, you know that boy's a dirty bird through and through.
The dirtiest.
Marcus, this is his first episode ever on the NFL side of things, so you just know you don't know he's a diehard Panthers fan. He's rocking the Cam Newton jersey with the Panthers beanie on right now. So I'm kind of playing devil's advocate right now in the middle of things.
It's not that they didn't know that Marcus was a Panthers fan. They just didn't know that diehard Panther fans existed. Like, what's the point? What's the point? You feel me?
Hey, man, we've been under a rock for a few years, but we ready to come out like a crab, bro. Come on, bro. We ready to come out, bro. We ready to shine 2023. We got a franchise QB. It's time to take off, baby.
Oh, shit.
Y'all boys did pick up Bryce Young. I will say that. That's not bad.
Yeah, let's talk Panthers first since we got the special guest. We got Bryce Young-led offense right here. They went out there. They once again, defense looking solid. They brought back the defense, filled in some holes with Justin Houston, Calais Campbell. They lost DJ Moore, but they filled that in by signing Adam Thielen, DJ Chark, went out and got tight end Hayden Hurst, got running back Miles Sanders to fill in the CMC void. How you feeling, Mark?
Hey man, honestly, I feel pretty solid this year. I mean, I know preseason was looking a little rough, but we definitely made some changes, bro. I mean, it might not be the best wide receiver group in the league, definitely the bottom half, but I think even losing DJ Moore, I think we got a little bit more depth where you got TMG, Terrence Marshall, you got Laviska Shenault, you got the rookie Jonathan Mingo from Ole Miss. I think he could be a stud. And then you got the vets like DJ Chark, Adam Thielen. I feel like that's a decent group for a rookie like Bryce Young to come in and do his thing, man. So, I mean, especially with the offensive minds that they also brought in, like Frank Wright. They brought in, I forget his name. It's slipping my mind right now. The guy from the Rams. He's our OC
Frank Wright's
now.
Homeboy. I forget. I don't know his name. I just know he's really good friends with Frank Wright.
And then we even got Josh McCown in here, QB coach. We got a couple things cooking, man. We got the same starting 5 O-line coming back. We got Austin Corbett, our right guard. He's still recovering from ACL tear, but I think, and then with Miles Sanders with Chuba, I think that'll be decent, but it's looking good, man. Defense is really going to be our staple, for real. Brian Burns, J.C. Horn, Derek Brown coming off his
Y'all signed Von Bell.
Signing Von Bell, bringing in, moving. We changing our defense. I think we go into a 3-4, bringing the coordinator from the Broncos, Verjao, I think his name is, how you pronounce it. DC for the Broncos. He's coming in, giving us a new scheme. I think it's going to benefit the personnel we got. Bringing Chin down from actually like a true safety, bring him more into the box where he's more comfortable at.
Oh, Jeremy Chin's a dog too. We didn't bring up his name.
He is a dog, man. I think he kind of got pushed back a little bit or held back a little bit because they asked him to play more of a true safety role. And not saying he can't, but I feel like his strength is he's a big boy and he's athletic. So I feel like you put him in the box, he's like a outside linebacker, cover a tight end, maybe. He could do it all, but definitely leave him in that box, man. That boy is a he's a demon down there. And then we got a sleeper, Frankie Louvu, bro. Come on, man. The defense is there. I think we could have the best defense in the South for real. If them boys play together, yeah, man. Dante Jackson coming back off an Achilles. You got CJ Henderson ready to come back. Come on, bro. The boys is there.
Kev, you hear all this from the other side. How you responding? How do you feel about this newly led first overall pick quarterback led offense, Bryce Young? You're disrespectful.
So that's supposed to impress me. I didn't think he was going to talk about the defense. I was about to say the only people I do like is Brian Burns and J.C. Horn. Because I will say you guys would have won division. Would have, could have, should have. But would have won a division if J.C. Horn had played in that game against the Bucks and they don't let Mike.
Max, I was there that day too, man.
That's tragic because I know you was hot. Mike Evans, 3 deep balls.
I was hot in the end, but I was teed up in the beginning, boy. I was talking my shit until they started to fall apart.
And that's in Tampa?
Yeah, it was in Tampa, bro. I was going fucking crazy, bro. I was like, stop playing with that boy Sammy D. Boy, Sam Darnold was having a game, but then he fucking folded on us. Fuck him. Fuck Brady.
Hey, that's like the time when we went to go to the Falcons-Dolphins game pod. I was talking about shit, and then once the Dolphins started coming back, and just behind me was getting on my ass.
Yeah. It happens.
It happens to the best of us, man.
And then we won with the field goal, and I looked back and I said, the boys is gone. But I do respect your defense. I think you guys do have a dangerous defense. I mean, your offense has to learn eventually. They have to gel, they have to mesh, they have to figure things out. So I'll give y'all second. Y'all looking like y'all might be able to beat the Saints, maybe.
And it's the most level-headed person here. I will say the Panthers, I had them as one of the better defenses last year. Their defense was not the issue. Offensive line didn't look like the issue. The Baker Mayfield looked like the issue. PJ Walker was definitely an issue.
Definitely.
So they did their best. And I think with Frank Reich, he's a better offensive coach, way better offensive coach than homeboy y'all had last year, Matt Rule. But Matt Rule got scamming people whenever – He got so much money coming out of LSU and then didn't even earn the contract. He looked terrible out there. So I think anything right there, Frank Reich's an upgrade. Bryce Young, we didn't talk about it yet, but he got Andy Dalton as his backup. You can say all the shit you want about Red Rocket, but he's a vet. I think that's great for the quarterback room with Josh McCown as the coach. That's going to be good for a young quarterback. And then Bryce Young, who is undersized, actually does end up getting hurt. I think having Andy Dalton as a security blanket playing backup, I mean, he did good for the Saints for the first few weeks, and then it went bad. So if you just need him to fill in a couple of weeks here and there, I think Andy Dalton's a solid pickup. I like y'all's chances, especially as like one of the we didn't even drop the rankings yet. I forgot to do that, so we do it now to catch up. The rankings go to Saints are the favorite, plus 130, Falcons plus 210, Panthers plus 360, and then Bucks plus 750 to win division.
Hey, I was going to say, man, look at it like this. Last year, we had 2 head coaches, fired Matt Rule, not halfway, like roughly halfway through the season, traded our best player, CMC, in the middle of the season, had 3 starting QBs, and still ended up with 7 wins right there, ready to win the division with the last 2 weeks of the season. So, I mean, I don't know, man. We got better coaching. We got a better QB. We got a full roster. We got more depth. I feel like it's right there for us to get 8 to 9 wins. Maybe, I don't know about 10, but I mean, I feel like that that range right there, I think it's open for us, bro. If we got 7 last year with the hell we went through, come on, man. Bring it on.
All right.
I mean, Panthers are cool. We can't talk about them all day. Panthers are cool. They're not a terrible team. I mean, they're the team I have the least amount of beef with in this entire division.
I believe that. Now let's jump over to Kev's team. Let's cross-examine. Let's see what Kev I mean, still the young squad: Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Cordell Patterson, who was a dog last year. Desmond Ritter now will be starting. This is his first official start of the season starter. Y'all went out, got Mac Hollins and Scotty Miller to join Drake London. Y'all went out and got Jonnu Smith, and y'all traded for him with the Patriots to play with Kyle Pitts. Offensive line wise, y'all are set for the year. Like Chris Lindstorm, one of the best guards in the league, got the bag, $105 million to be exact. Then y'all offensive tackles re-signed both of them, bringing them back. So I mean, in defense, Calais Campbell, Jesse Bates, Trey Flowers. Y'all went out and got y'all spent a
Jeff
little.
Okuda. Don't forget Jeff Okuda.
Jeff Okuda, he is a little banged up right now, but he should be good to go.
Jesse Bates, didn't they get Jesse Bates too?
Yeah,
The third. Jesse Bates the third to you.
4 years, $64 million. Gave him the bag. So they went out, spent the money. Arthur Smith is a great coach. He knows how to run the fucking ball. He knows how to play good defense. So how you feeling going into this season?
I feel like a knockoff Ravens team. I feel like we don't mind like an old school Ravens team when they had like Joe Flacco and them boys. Like I feel like we're gonna go in that bitch. We're gonna run the ball. We're gonna play some good defense. But the thing is, our receivers are physical. We got the Drake Londons. We got the Kyle Pitts. And dude from the Raiders, what is his name? Mac Hollins?
Big 6'5" Mac Hollins, former Dolphin.
Yeah, big. So we got aggressive receivers that can block. So we're gonna run this motherfucker. And but this is where Desmond Ritter comes in, because you gotta be able to have the good play action, but you also do gotta be able to throw that bitch on third down when we need you. When it's time to step up, we need that. You feel me? So this is gonna be a great learning year for him. We thought last year was going to be the learning year with Marcus Mariota behind him. And then Marcus Mariota literally said, I'm not starting no more. I'm out of here. Like, bitch. That boy got the fuck out of town, kid. Like, I was like, wow, that's crazy. And I think it's going to be powerful. I think it's going to feel good to get 2-0 the Saints, 2-0 the Falcons, 2-0 the Bucks. And then we might 1-1 the Panthers. I expected 2-0 personally, but we might 1-1 the Panthers. But man, niggas. But it's gonna be a fun season. It's gonna be ups and downs as usual. A lot of me cussing at the screen, a lot of close games, a lot of games that we should have won, a lot of games that it's like, oh shit, we snuck out with the dub. All right, let's disappear. But we do have the easiest schedule in the league this year. So this is the year where it's like our entire division has the easiest schedules. But
yeah, we do.
This is the year where it's like, all right, bro, let's go from 7 to 9. We got 7 wins in 2 years in a row. Let's go to 9. Let's keep Arthur Smith's job. And let's gel and get better, because Kyle Pitts has a chance to leap up after dealing with some injuries and multiple quarterbacks in his sophomore year. Drake London is entering that sophomore year after having such a great rookie year. Desmond Ritter finally gets to sit down and relax, like understand the offense. Arthur Smith, and we just picked up Bijan Robinson in the draft. So we looking like we're setting up to do some damage this year.
Bijan, the best prospect running back in a while. He was my favorite running back in the draft too, so I think he's going to be fucking great, honestly. So, and they're saying week 1 starter, and you have we can't forget about Travis Algier, who was just a 1,000-yard rusher as a rookie.
Isn't that Tyler Algier?
Oh, Tyler Algier, yeah. So the running game solid, straight defense. Marcus, how do you feel about the Falcons? You a little worried about them, or you're not even looking that way?
I mean, I ain't gonna say we not worried, because I mean, in reality, we always go into battle with them boys down there. So I mean, it's just always a war. You remember that game last year with the crazy Hail Mary that kind of fucking stole a dub from us. Fuck the refs. That should have been a walk-off home run, bro. They fucking tried the fuck out of DJ Moore. Fuck our kicking too.
Terrible sportsmanship. I was in that bitch.
Man, that boy's feet was even on the field, man. That boy's helmet was off, and he was on the sideline.
I felt taunted, disrespected, slighted, jaded, like less of a person when he did that.
But there be moments where Aaron Donald take his helmet off on the middle of the field and go crazy. They don't say shit.
That's out of passion.
Yeah, right. Okay.
That came from a good place.
Out of passion.
Facts. I feel it. But now, man, I mean, I think it's gonna be a battle, man. I think we're gonna split. I think we're gonna split with the Saints and the Falcons. I can't see us sweeping. The only team I see sweeping is the motherfucking Bucks.
Y'all should have swept last year.
Yeah, so I mean the Falcons, they're gonna be tough, man. They the only thing I question with the Falcons is, can Desmond step up to what they need him to be? They is he gonna be able to do what they want him to do? Is he gonna be able to take charge of that offense? Is he gonna be able to deliver consistently to Kyle Pitts? Is he gonna be able to give number 5 the ball, London? Is he gonna be able to do this? I know Bijan, he's gonna go off.
So I look at this team. I look at this entire division as everybody has a skill set. Everybody has a mindset. Everybody has something that they're really fucking good at. We got Arthur Smith. The coaching is there. The coaching is there because there's a lot of games we should not have won, but we did because Arthur Smith did a thing or two to make that happen. You feel me? So we got the coaching there. We got the people building them up. I think we understand this isn't we're not in a situation where it's Super Bowl or bust. Like, let's build up, let's get better and stuff. And we still got the old key guys like Cordell Patterson, Grady Jarrett. So I think it's a team effort all around and just having good, even playing on special teams with Young Ho Koo. Like, everybody has to play their part if we want to be successful this season.
That boy said cool, man. Fuck him.
Yeah, that's my every year in fantasy gets me right every year. I pick him up. Right before the first game every year. No, I might not even draft a kicker this year just because.
And so I'm not gonna lie, with Desmond Ridder question, it's a real question, but I just think he has to be like a game manager. I'm not expecting him to do anything too crazy. With what he got around him with Arthur Smith's offense, I think as long as he game manages well, that's all they need to do to be able to run first offense that they like to do. But the favorite here to win at this division, and everyone's picking them right now. The Saints, they signed. It's not hard to argue, but the best quarterback in the division, Derek Carr, 4 years, $150 million. Still got Jameis as backup. They went out and Jamal Williams from the Lions. They went out and signed him. Alvin Kamara will be suspended for like 4 games, so that's a nice little pickup to get. Offensive line, they're trying to fill the Taron Armstead departure from last year. They got the rookie. He was hurt last year. He'll be back. I mean, other than the quarterback, nothing really jumps out on paper that anything's different. They still got the same old defense. Dennis Allen's still the head coach, second year as head coach. Maybe they get the offensive working. I think they are on paper the favorite to win, but Derek Carr, as long as he plays well, but it's hard to say will he play well because I thought he was going to have MVP type season last year with Devontae Adams. And Chris Olave is a dog. Michael Thomas went healthy. If he's playing a good season, right now he's on a 1-year deal with incentives. So hopefully he plays full season. He does have the weapons. Alvin Kamara comes back week 4. His defense is still the same defense. Are y'all worried about the Saints, or do y'all think it's all going to blow up?
I mean, I think they're going to get to that 8 and 9 range also, or like probably 9 wins. I think that's the way I see them. But I mean, Derek Carr is a step up from what the fuck they had last year. But I don't know, man.
Was this a real question? Bro, the fact that they're ranked they're the favorite number 1 tells you that like anything can happen.
We swept them last year, man. We beat the Saints 2-0.
Anything can happen in the season. I think Derek Carr was a great pickup for them. You can only get better from Taysom Hill.
That's quarterback.
Jameis Winston. Like you can only get better from them boys. But my thing, and Derek Carr is similar to Drew Brees when it comes to similar, not replica, but similar in some aspects. But I think if they still had Sean Payton as a coach, I would be like, oh, yo, this team is a problem with Derek Carr. Dennis Allen ain't shit. Motherfucker, this team is going to be the same team, just with a different set of mistakes. Like the same, we were saying they had a shitty offense in this. They have some dogs as skill players, and they should mesh well with Derek Carr. So there should be points in games where they should stay close in games and they should be able to put points on the board. But that man Dennis Allen has like I think I seen some record that his head coach record is like 15 and like 38 or some crazy shit like that. I could be wrong. But like he has like a terrible fucking that nigga ain't shit. I'll be the one to say it.
Damn.
The division gonna be a dogfight, man. Believe that.
No, it ain't because birds don't fight. Birds, we don't fight, we fly.
They're gonna soul love. And then the team that's gonna probably come in last, unless Baker is gonna fucking turn it around and it's a new Baker down in 8-1-3. The Buccaneers. I mean, they still have Godwin, they still have Mike Evans. Offensive line is still Drew Tristan Wirfs. Defense is still, I don't know how to grade that defense. They were not elite last year. No matter, people kept trying to say they're still great. They were not great last year.
That shit overrated as fuck.
And now Baker's you go from Tom Brady to Baker. I don't know.
Nah, man, Bucks are doomed, bro. When the Bucks came to fucking Carolina last year, yeah, put them to bed, rock them to sleep. Now, when the Bucks came to Carolina last year, bro, we shut them out, 21-0? That's with Brady. So, like, come on, bro. You adding Baker. We firsthand seen what Baker was doing, bro. And shit was not pretty. And I get he had a full camp. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. But, bro, that shit is trash, bro. No cap, bro. That shit is.
As two big Florida fans, would y'all felt a little different if Kyle Trask got the start?
I would feel different, yeah, because I want to see my boy shine. I mean, that would be the only reason why. I wouldn't say he might lift the team to some success, but I would like to see my boy Trash get his moment because I mean that boy balled out his
like
last
400
year. 400
yards and still lose.
Yeah, like do your thing, but don't win some games. You feel me? But nah, man, I think the Bucks they gonna try to go for Caleb Williams, bro. I think their max wins is like 5-6 maybe. Like their defense is gonna probably what holds them up. Mike Evans is gonna have to battle for his 1,000. Who knows if he could get that? Baker Mayfield kills every wide receiver he's ever played with. He destroyed DJ Moore's 1,000 record when DJ had I think like 3.
Odell's daddy did pull out the film. Odell's daddy.
Yeah, man. He a wide receiver 1 killer, bro. So that I don't know if Mike Evans is looking too good. Shit, man. I don't know. Bucks is trash. I'm gonna be there December 2nd though, repping the boys.
Damn, Mark, we got to go to a game. But I don't know if I got time this year. Next year, we might have to go to a game.
Hey, we start off the season week 1, bro. This shit gonna be smoke early.
Damn, that's how you know I'd be out the loop because I definitely paid attention to every move we made, but I haven't even checked the schedule. Y'all niggas must not be shit.
God damn.
Now, once that this is news to me. I'm thinking we're gonna play like the Giants or something.
Yeah, we start the season with 2 division games. We play y'all and the Saints back to back.
Oh, there you go. Start off the tone. Go ahead and start third in the division.
All right. So we gotta wrap this one up. Y'all talked to y'all's teams. We talked how shitty the Bucks probably gonna be. We tried to hit on the Saints and Derek Carr. Now we gotta make the actual picks for the division. I'm gonna start it off since I ain't got no bias to nothing. At plus, I'm not gonna lie. Just Kev hit a good point. Arthur Smith is a great fucking coach, and I kind of believe a little bit in Desmond Ridder, and it's not even him. I just believe in Smith and the coaching and what the scheme they're gonna run is gonna be defense oriented and running the ball oriented. And they got some Bijan Robinson's a fucking stud, and like Drake London, one of the highest pass block grades for a wide receiver as a fucking rookie. He's only gonna get better. Kyle Pitts is a beast. So yeah, give me at plus 210 odds. Give me Falcons to win the division. Second, and it's not even because y'all both on the show. I'm taking the Panthers. I tried to hit on it earlier. It's another team. I think they have the best defense in the division. Their defense is going to keep them in a lot of games. I believe in Bryce Young. The only thing I really see that could hurt me here is if fucking Bryce Young gets hurt. But then, like I said, Andy Dalton's not bad for you to keep you in some games as long as you just need him there. So I like that. And then Saints third, Bucks fourth, and I think Bucks fourth is like the safest bet. Like, for sure, the top 3 could change a little bit, But Bucks finishing fourth, I think, is a can't miss thing. That is honestly, and that's gonna be my only bet I'm gonna give out here is just the Bucks to finish fourth in the division minus 110. Like that's a pick 'em odds, and I feel like that's a fucking super duper lock of the century.
I mean, that's funny. I mean, they do suck. But I was reading on I was watching a video and they gave their wide receiver core an A plus, and I was like, you could have, like, and the thing is, you could have like 2 or 3 years ago gave them boys an A plus. They were stacked. They had literally everybody in their mom to throw it to. I'm looking like they still have these same level of names, but I do not see the level of production coming from Kyle Trask and Baker Mayfield. Like, there's no way that they're going to be production. Like you guys said, the wide receiver one killers. So Baker's a wide receiver one killer. So like. Them boys, I think that's like free money to take them boys last. Me personally, Paul, you literally just said my entire ranking, so I don't gotta say nothing. Just I would tell Marcus like Marcus, you should have the same rankings if you want to make some money. You bet a couple dollars, but I understand loyalty might make you say some things that you don't really mean, but it's okay. At the end of the season, we'll enjoy it. We'll have the Falcons the #1 division party, and I'll make sure I can get an extra special seat next to me.
Hey man, I think it's gonna be a dogfight for the division like last year. One of those where you're like, oh shit. But I mean, it's gonna come down to the last couple games of the year. I kind of got I have a similar rankings in y'all. I think everyone has the Saints up top, but even though I was kind of gassing them, I'm gonna put them at 3, and I think it's gonna be us winning the division closely. Falcons coming in at 2, and the Saints coming in at 3. I don't know. I think the Falcons have a brighter future than the Saints, so that's why I feel like the Falcons can be able to do a little bit more than the Saints. But I like us, man. I think Bryce is going to put it together. He might not do what he needs to do this year, but I think what we have surrounding him, I think he got enough tools to succeed, man. And I think that with the coaching staff we got, with the defense, I think it could look nice, bro. If we was able to get 7 last year, bro, we can get 8 or 9, 10 this year with what we got. So, I mean, it's going to be a dogfight, man. It's definitely not the prettiest division. It's going to be some tough games, but we're coming out on top, man. Hopefully.
I respect it, man. I respect it. But notice how you didn't even bring up before, because them niggas don't matter.
Yeah. I don't even got to say it, dog. You know, them boys is 4 or 5 wins, bro. Fuck them. They suck.
If they're lucky.
They sucked last year with Brady, bro. What the fuck they gonna do?
That was something I wanted to say before I leave because I wanted to say to Kev because Kevin was saying the skills of skill players still there. We saw them same skill players give up on Brady halfway through games because they weren't coming back. Now they got Baker, the one that's bro. Bro,
the only reason they beat us in that game was because of Brady, bro, and what he was. And we had like our QB or our cornerback 4 out there covering Mike Evans. Like
facts. If JC Horn was in that game, none of that would have happened.
Yeah, that's it, bro. We would have swept Brady. And what are you gonna do with Baker Mayfield? Like, come on now. Be for real.
And I don't respect it. And Todd Bowles is your coach. Boo.
Yeah, as a Dolphins fan, I saw him make the Jets look shitty for years.
Is that you know how they be? Remember when them niggas used to be like, you know what? Not boo, super boo.
Would that be y'all's pick to come in last? Because everyone's saying the Cardinals are going to be the dead last team of the season.
Nah, the Cardinals are terrible. There's nothing.
Yeah, I think the Cardinals. But I mean, shit, you never know, bro.
Didn't they get like 2 wins with D-Hop? Like, wasn't that what the boys was on? The boys ain't shit. If you wanted to choose a year to shit on the Cardinals, this is the one.
And they got shitty ass uniforms, probably the worst uniforms in the league.
God damn.
What
And bird in the league too.
And it's hot in Phoenix. Like, there's nothing cool about the Cardinals.
They got the softest bird in the league too.
Yeah, I be seeing Cardinals in Gainesville because Gainesville's a big bird area. If you're a bird watcher, come out to Gainesville with your binoculars and camera. I promise you'll see some shit. I be seeing like sparrows and eagles just at school, just chilling. You're flying through trees and shit. But I be seeing cardinals in my apartments. Pussy. Pussiest bird I've ever seen. And I've seen flamingos before.
Yeah.
I've seen flamingos.
All right, well, we got to get out of here, y'all boys. Kev, Dirty Birds, they're going to soar this season. I believe in them. Marcus, Panthers, I'm gonna need that sound. I'm gonna need that sound one more time.
Yes, sir.
Row, row, row.
All right, yeah. Get them rows out, boys.
Hey, man. But see, this is why Panthers fans can't be trusted. When me and Marcus go to a Panthers game, and when the Panthers, that's gonna be an interesting sight. But all I gotta say is the Falcons are also the best team in the division because you can get a whole shit ton of worth of food for $20, which you can't say at most motherfucking places. That's another thing. We care about our fans over here. Shout out my dog Arthur Blank. But we got to get the truck up out of here, man. This has been the Totally Blitz podcast. I'm thankful to see my dog Marcus on the motherfucking football episode. You don't know that Paul tried literally every week to get that boy on last week. So it's good to see that boy on the preseason, and hopefully we can see him on some more. We in this bitch with Paul Pickett when it comes to the Dolphins fan. I don't know what type of drug money that them boys have been burying up, that been digging up in Miami.
Jonathan Taylor coming soon.
They got some drug money in that motherfucking handling business. Next thing you know, they're finna get the team right, open up a new stadium, get some new jerseys, all within 3 years. It's gonna be crazy. But, and you already know, if you didn't know, I'm your boy Kev Waterboy, your boy talking that shit for you. And I'm actually a fucking awake this episode, which is a blessing. So let's hope to keep it up this season. And we're gonna catch y'all in the next one. But if you didn't know, I don't mind telling you again that this is Totally Blitz. Yep, bitch.